Public hearings linked to farm workers' strike will continue, and Shabangu urges Amplats to be sincere with its employees. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The Labour Department says public hearings linked to the farm workers' strike in the Western Cape will continue despite conflicting reports about a wage deal with the employers. Agri-SA has refuted COSATU's claim that a deal has been reached in Clanwilliam. It says only one farmer has entered into an agreement with workers regarding a new wage offer of 105 Rand per day. The hearings will continue tonight in Oudtshoorn, Ladysmith, Zoa, and Beaufort West. The department's Labour Relations Chief Director, Thembinkosi Mkalipi.
If you remember, last year had a series of public hearings talking to farm owners themselves, getting their views. We were all over the country, not only in the Western Cape, but there was a special request for the Western Cape to cover more areas than we covered last year, and that's the intention. Calling off the strike does not influence the process of public hearing. Is a separate process.
The National Energy Regulator, NERSA, says it will consider objections to Eskom's proposed tariff increase, with a clear understanding that the power utility still has to operate. NERSA hopes to reach an agreement with COSATU soon following the Labour Federation's reported disruption of the public hearings in Port Elizabeth on Eskom's proposal. COSATU is demanding more inclusive hearings, which will be held in Durban today. Eskom has proposed a 16% tariff increase per year for the next 5 years. NERSA's Thembani Bukula.
We will consider the opposition to the tariff increase, but we will also consider the fact that the utility still has to be sustainable, still has to produce and deliver electricity, and we will grant what is appropriate.
Mineral Resources Minister Susan Shabangu has urged Amplats to be sincere with its employees. Thousands of Amplats workers in Rustenburg in the northwest have started to report for work. They agreed yesterday to return to work while stakeholders continued to seek a resolution to their problems. Amplats has announced that it will close 4 of its shafts, and as a result, 14,000 jobs will be cut. Shabangu says she's outraged and that the mining giant should have discussed its plans with the government.
They're coming in now as if they discovered last week that they're not making profits. What we'd like to see is workers going back to work. What we'd also like to see is the company being sincere in engaging with workers. So they can't undermine them. They've got to talk to them. We need a unified responsibility.
And the South African National Editors Forum has expressed outrage at the manner in which some journalists were treated at the Groenpunt prison at Denisville in the Northern Free State. Yesterday, an army of armed prison warders manhandled photographers and took away their cameras as well as their cell phones. Journalists say this happened after they took pictures of a mob of warders assaulting an inmate. Tana's Raymond Lowe.
Should have been treated with the respect that they deserved. They were invited to do a story, no doubt, and they should have been allowed to carry out and do the story. And the correctional service officials had no right either to take their cameras away or to mistreat them or to manhandle them.